will learn. If Sean Payton doesn't take another job, then he's all in on the Broncos, and it is the Penners cooling off on him. But we can't ignore the elephant in the room, gentlemen, of they still have to give up a first-round pick for Sean Payton. And Emmanuel Sanders was actually asked about this, and he came out and said, he doesn't go out on the field. He's just a coach, meaning when he gets too far on the field, someone makes him move back. He can't play the game. He can't win the line of scrimmage. Coach is important, but I think improving the O-line / D-line depth is just as important. So can the Broncos overlook, or can they find somebody to still go on the O-line if they give up that first-round pick? Mike?
Emmanuel Sanders, home run, man. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, I totally disagree. And again, I'm going to go back to an interview Michael Lombardi did recently. He was saying, if you look at the track record of teams that give up first-round picks for coaches, the teams have won those deals. Tampa won the deal for Gruden. Jets won the deal for Parcells. Patriots certainly won the deal with the Jets. So there's plenty of evidence that suggests that if you make a deal for a coach that you really believe can be the guy, it usually works out for the team that gives up the draft pick. And again, if I had presented to you, both of you here on Coffee Break, back in the early days of October, hey, DMAC, hey, Rachel, I can guarantee you I can bring Sean Payton to Denver for Bradley Chubb and a third-round pick. What would you have said? Sign me up.
That way.
Sign me up. And we're talking about a first-round pick that, by the way, is either going to be 28, 29, 30, or 31st. It's as late in the first round as you can go. So this knowledge that you're giving up a king's ransom for a guy that you think can be the guy for the next 7 to 10 years around here. And remember, you're getting a guy. This is not your typical that gets thrown in my face. Oh, you want to hire a retread. This isn't a retread. This guy won big in the NFL. He finished as a winner in New Orleans. He didn't get fired. He walked away on his own, and he is regarded as one of the top 3-4 offensive minds in the entire NFL. For a late first and a third, come on, do it.
Yeah, but hold on. I think you're just putting it kind of wrong. Let me reposition that to you. Is Sean Payton worth a starting edge rusher, a starting right tackle, a starting cornerback, and a starting guard? Because one of the rumors I heard was the first and 2 3s that the Broncos have, meaning, and you already gave up Bradley Chubb. So you've already given up Chubb. You could draft a right tackle at 28. You could have, say, a corner and a guard that you may need in the third round. So take out the names, Mike. What about that? Pass rusher, starting right tackle, starting guard, starting, say, slot corner. And now you're worth that?
Okay, you're going on the assumption that all of those picks hit. What if I counter by saying, hey, are you willing to trade Sylvester Williams, Bradley Roby,
Mike, hold on,
Ray for Sean Payton?
Do we suck in the draft or not? Are we good in the draft or do we suck in the draft?
How would you grade George Payton so far in his career as a GM of the Denver Broncos? Because that's going to answer your question.
He's been average. He's been
terrible.
He's been